And it is a go. Let me adjust the game volume as well. It's kind of quiet, I think. Alright, is the stream working, Scar?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you too.
Ooh, Alex Jones is streaming. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's a joke. That's a joke. I don't ever watch his nutty streams.
Yeah.
Nutty streams, pretty much.
Make a nutty stream of you.
Gross.
Please don't stream you nutting in me.
I won't do that, Ember.
Good. I didn't think you had to assure me that you were not going to, but now I guess I'm worried.
Nope. Not gonna happen.
Good.
You asked me not to, so I'm not going to.
Uh-huh, so you would have if I told you to?
I mean, the only reason I would ever stream such a thing is to save it for later for us to watch, I guess.
Streaming makes
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Nuh-uh. You can make them. You make streams private.
Or you could just, you know, record it to your hard drive.
Yeah.
Yep. Or that.
I cannot enter.
Let's see, where was... Ah, there we go, it's over this way.
I wonder what would be easier. Me stream, like if I were to get a better internet, enough to stream, but not enough to upload stuff. I wonder what would, like,
But
here's what I mean. If I could stream decently to a place like YouTube that automatically saves it, I wonder if that would be easier.
It's gonna be about the same because of the fact like your upload speed would determine your streaming quality.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know where you were going with that.
Gay. That's what.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, I don't know if like, see, here's what I was thinking. It would, the stream would be going in real time, whereas if I had a recorded video, it would try and get as much as the video uploaded as possible. You know what I mean?
I'm a doctor.
It doesn't have to.
To upload your entire thing in real time, you still have to upload it to other people.
Do you require assistance?
Yeah, but it's. I know, but if it's good enough to do that in a good enough quality and upload it, it would be in a real time form. Look, here's what I mean. Say someone has like 5 megabytes per second upload speed.
It's unusual.
Then you'd be uploading 5 megabytes, or you'd be, and to stream you would maybe only need like 3. You know what I mean?
That's because streaming is in lower quality
That's
and
an unusual
usually
way
put
of
it
seeing
away,
things
that's
in
fine,
these
but...
trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your
A
business?
delay just gives it more time to process.
But I mean, like, I wonder if that would be easier than just trying to upload a
What
massive,
about
like,
those who cannot
50
pay?
gigabyte file that would take
if you know what I mean.
days. You know what I mean?
If it's 50 gigabytes, you're doing it wrong, just saying.
I'm just exaggerating for an example.
Well, at that point, the size
I
of the
don't
stream, if
approve
you were
of
to
your
upload
actions, but I
it
know
just
very little
recorded,
about this borough other
would
than
still
its
be
reputation.
as long of an upload, if
Always
maybe even
necessary evils.
not even as long.
A necessary evil.
If you have an
That's
internet
one way
to
to think
stream,
about it.
like
You
internet
had more
capability to
smarts than all
stream,
these
because
immigrants.
if you're streaming at a lower quality, you can actually
What's your
stream
honest
faster
opinion of the
than
increasing violence
you would
in London?
upload.
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city
I was just wondering because I don't know if it'd be if it could happen like this. Like,
What do you mean?
if I could stream a game and play it without any issues or anything and show it to you guys or whatever, for example, while also uploading it to YouTube in case you guys want to watch it later or
Could they
something.
possibly be to you?
Well, if you stream it to YouTube, it's automatically being uploaded.
Exactly. Here's the thing.
Can you imagine what
If
they'd
that would be
willing to pay
better
if I could offer medical assistance
than just
too?
Mr. Bates,
outright trying to upload a video
do
and then
not
not being
make
able to do
regret saving
anything
your life
with you
as
guys,
authorities.
like actually playing a game with you guys or something. You know what I mean? Because it would be soaking up so much of my internet at that
That's
time,
fine.
it would be
I'll
an
happy
issue.
to act as your middleman.
Okay, so you mean like having a good enough internet that you could stream a
I've
single
no
player
interest in
game
money.
to us?
Or maybe
That's
even a
one night
multiplayer
I will visit
game.
you.
I'm just saying, like, it would
Take
use
what I
less internet than trying to upload
If
it.
that should
Because if it
happen,
was
there
using
would be
more
no need
internet
for
to
a
try and upload
So it's a no then.
the file that
That's
already
too
was,
bad.
you know, fully
Read
formed,
could have really
You mean
helped
on-
people,
it
you know,
would,
save
it
lives.
could
Isn't
prevent
that
me
what
from
you do?
actually doing multiplayer, you know what I mean? You see what I'm getting at?
Shit.
Hopefully.
Well, at that point, uploading a video
You seem to have recovered
probably
well
would
since your
be
attack.
a little bit more CPU
Do you ever
intensive.
think about what happened to you?
It's not
Not
quite an
much.
internet thing
It's
at
a
that
fucking
point,
nightmare.
unless you decide
Savages,
to
absolute
not throttle
bloody
it.
savages, their appearance. Jesus.
No, I mean, if I was
You
gonna...
better
No,
not
no, no, no,
come
no,
back
no.
here.
You missed the point. Like,
I won't be around next time
Well,
to
I don't
save
understand
you.
what you're trying to get across.
Since I took an oath. to
like I just
help
said,
people,
if I had like 5 megabytes
be
per
of
second
assistance?
upload speed,
Well,
and
seems
streaming
like
it was
days,
only
that's
like
for
2
sure.
megabytes of
But it was
that,
bound to
whereas
happen with all these
otherwise, if I'm trying to
fucking
upload, it's going to use all of that 5 megabytes, which means I can't
Infecting
do
you is
anything else
probably the
without
last thing
lagging.
on
Yeah,
those
if you
people's
throttle the
minds.
upload, you can still get it to
Take
2
this,
megabytes
in
per
any
second.
case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place,
Yeah,
do
that's
you?
fair enough, but I'm talking about like in real time, you know? I guess.
Goodbye, Mr.
I'd probably
Bates.
prefer streaming in that case.
Well, if you're
as a thing.
uploading an already recorded file, it's not in real time anyway.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed.
You know.
Come on in.
I get what
No,
you're
if
trying
the
to get at
file is
now.
recorded, it's gonna try and push more. It's gonna try and push more in there,
What do you mean?
Yes,
from what I
can-
think.
You can probably throttle an update, or
So
like not
Dorothy's
update,
real
upload.
name is not Crane.
like myself and many people in this
Probably,
area.
maybe. I don't know.
Dorothea
Haven't
is
tried
from
uploading to
occupied
YouTube in a
Romania.
very, very long time.
That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can
Watercloak
imagine.
no more.
The West End
He's
does
busy
not want
listening
to
to
hear of
dialogue.
Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is
Yeah, I've been
proud
talking
of
over it like
everything
that.
about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced
Not very much
Camellia
neck
is an
fighting.
angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you
A good
do.
man for sure, but a very
Take
poor
this,
writer.
and
Ah, it's
you'll feel
Watercloak.
better.
Wow.
Free drugs from an English
Yeah.
doctor. It must be my lucky
Way
day.
I've seen it, the better you get at writing, the more miserable of a man you are.
Wow. That wasn't a jab at
I
you.
know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about
Watercloak
it.
hasn't
I
tried
know my
writing.
days are numbered,
He's tried
and I
this
know I
weird
won't
mass
see my
gibberish of
homeland again.
words that don't even go
I
together.
fought for
He's trying to
Army
write
all
like he is
my
insane.
life. and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. But I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we
So
left.
when you're talking,
You
why
mean
does the screen all of a sudden give us like
occupied Romania, don't you?
reverberation effect?
That's
not
because like it's
direct.
the blue
I
dialogue
fought
options that
against
can kind of
your
persuade you.
Really? Then
You know, vampire
perhaps you have
persuasion,
more
I
in
guess, it's
common
applied
with
to me.
Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr.
okay.
Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Right, who else I need to cure in this area?
You don't.
Richard. I think Clayton.
You cure them with your fangs.
Well, the thing is, if you actually cure them of like any illnesses they have and talk to them enough, they actually do become like they give you more EXP for killing them. Not that I'm going to, but that's actually a thing.
What people are talking about.
That's a hilarious mechanic.
Yeah.
It's also
But it
pretty
makes
realistic.
it makes sense though. I mean, you said
Because
feeding is what gives you the most XP, so
and they get stronger. If they're stronger, they're more EXP.
Well, it's more the fact that like they have higher quality blood at that point.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That would be like curing a hobo of being a hobo.
Yeah. Trying to find this one again.
I played Vampire Masquerade. I know how it works. Amber, did you ever play Vampire Masquerade?
Yeah,
Good evening, Doctor.
of course.
Can I help you?
I played it with the
Race-
mod.
What race
Do you
did you
need
play as?
assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows
First
what
I
I may
played
have
the
caught
crazy
during my
ones,
investigation.
and then I played the ones that
If you
have
persist
the
in investigating
humanity
the most
game the most.
pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risk.
Thank you, sir.
I don't remember the race name. Or the vampire race. Try.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though
The
none
ones
of
that
you
are most
care.
There's a
affected
war
by
going on. People
loss
are
and gain of
paralyzed by
humanity.
news of deadly diseases.
They're the sensitive, do-goody type.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This
Malkavian
war
was the
must
insane
stop
one.
now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too.
I took
An
the
invisible
Malkavian and I was like,
untold
oh,
war
nope,
is
I
going
don't
on,
like
and
this.
It must be stopped.
Their dialogue options are fucking hilarious,
What
though.
is a
They
journalist
are.
doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go.
I just know my character looked like a rave dropout.
So you risk your life to
I think the
retrieve-
male version of him actually
I
does
saw
have
many
like these
reporters do
fucking
the same
goggles
during the war.
plastered on their
Whitechapel is
head.
the crucible
Yeah.
of so many untold stories and tragedies.
I just played him for the fucking dialogue though. The dialogue was fucking
That's
hilarious.
quite honorable of you.
It's hilarious when you meet new people in it, and they're just like,
I'm an independent journalist, hoping to
and then they
something
just continue their dialogue like nothing happened.
Pretty much.
Have you any idea of the danger
Like they just
of
completely.
the streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
You stink of chaos, man blood.
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by
Something
recent
crazy
events.
like that.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
My fucking GTA was taking absolutely forever to load, so I just decided to close it.
Yeah. Sounds like GTA.
Yep.
Good evening, Mr. Nithercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more
Oh
careful.
wow, special offer just for you. Get
physical health.
425,000 bonus cash on your first great white shark card or higher.
Did you know the mute flora
Please give us
is a
money.
member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged.
I don't remember,
to
Mom.
read.
I don't remember, Mom.
Wow,
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
Anyway,
I
I'll go get some more
understand
drink.
your need
Love you,
for
Scar.
solitude,
Alright,
but it's not safe around here.
okay.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives, how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the arid hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
I'll leave you alone, sir. Hello again, miss. Hello, Camellia. How are you, partner? Come on, girl. Smile. Don't you know Dorothy and I have an agreement? We're on the same side. No? All right then, as you wish. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia. Very well. Goodbye then.
District status stable? What's that about?
Basically if you kill people or the district gets, like, infected enough, it starts, like, getting really, hostile, I guess is the idea. Like, certain things tend to happen, basically. If it's healthy, then, you know, you get, like, different, like, vendor stuff and shit like that. It's just, like, the status of each district, basically, whether or not it's, like, stable or not. Like, if people are infected a lot and dying, then, it tends to get unstable. Basically, it's the idea.
Means there's more thugs?
I think so. Actually, I don't know if that's how it works. I do know, like, apparently people, it does lock you out of quests and shit, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably figure it out whenever I do a playthrough like that.
You don't have to worry about daylight?
There is no, like, real time in this game. Like, there's not, like, a day and night cycle, I mean.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous.
Howby dooby doo.
You would be wise to stay clear.
Are you?
They are soon to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of...
I'm in a game,
More
right?
society.
I loaded into a
And like
multiplayer
all
game.
the best ones, a secret society. I thought them
And?
almost gone, but it seemed they have been
There's
recruiting.
someone here named Carmit da Frug.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years.
Sounds like
Carmit,
Watercloak.
Carmit da Frug, as in varmint.
Things
And
have
then
gone from
they're in
bad
a
to worse
group
here,
with
Jonathan.
someone named Jern
I've lived in
Booze,
this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
as in like
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very
It's funnier
long
when you
time.
actually see it.
and then
There are
V
whispers in the
Shosun
shadows.
Woon.
Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
Oh lord,
What
these
is it you
people are
fear?
nuts. Can already
Fear
tell.
has long since flown this form. But there
You know
is
what? I'm
something
gonna take that
malevolent
dude's name and I'm just gonna
circling
copy
us.
paste it on
I
Watercloak's
feel
comment
fear
section.
is merely
no.
waiting in the wings.
See if anyone.
See if anybody
decides
gets
that-
it.
Vampires here in London.
Immortals are
Sure.
of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
The two beginning letters are even capitals for
Have you an
emphasis.
idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I feel
And to make
he
it
or
more
she
obvious, I
was
should have gotten a
careless, cruel,
fucking mirrored
to let you
swastika.
discover your new identity
God.
by yourself.
What do you mean?
You mean the
Every now and
Pistica?
then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night.
Yeah.
But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Oh, goodbye, people.
Oh. What happened?
I'm
Use
going
the
to
ass.
kick them out of my session.
Oh.
As in, I'm going to leave their session and be like, "Lao, bye."
well.
Good evening, Milk.
Good evening, Doctor. Still
I'd like to see your goods.
wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Fucking spurgs.
Lol.
Oi! Oi! Don't you buy those gun parts? This is England. That's illegal.
Oi! Governor!
Oi! There's no black markets in England. Guns are banned here. You can't have a gun if a gun is banned.
True facts. This is why we don't have gun violence.
But we have pun violence.
It was so
We have
funny.
nug violence.
Nug violence.
No, nug violence.
Yeah. Nug violence, as in chicken nugget violence.
No.
Because
God
soy
damn it.
boys.
Dork. Nug
No.
violence.
No, because
What
soy
does nug
boys.
say backwards?
Nignog violence.
Nigger gun.
Nignugs.
Ding dong, man. Ding dong.
They go black flap with their clap clap.
They go blat blat, but they're flat flat.
Does it make a shit ton of
Razvan
cures?
Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but
Hang on,
also
what?
has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is
Why are
the
you making
London
so much
vampire
fatigue?
epidemic
Because a
transmitted
bunch of
through
people
the
in this
flu?
hospital apparently are
I
suffering
should
from
talk to
fatigue.
Dr. Swansea about it.
And he just wants better blood, yo. So therefore he has to make the world a better place.
Yeah. Ooh boy.
You have to cure your herd of meat sacks.
God damn it. Well, technically,
Sorry, blood
The
sacks.
flower's
Yeah,
dying.
sorry to say.
It needs water.
Well, meat has blood in it, so meat produces blood, so therefore meat sack isn't especially wrong.
It isn't.
It's
Alright.
just that you're a finicky butt.
Wow! Also, I'm probably gonna play TF2, actually, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just
It's a-
want a casual game.
There's been a
play.
very, very